ESPN 1000 and the ESPN Chicago app. That was the second one to Keenan Allen. Both those throws were fantastic. Pinpoint accuracy, almost a fifth. I mean, they missed a fifth passing touchdown on a little toss down by what? About an elbow, give or take. Not much.
I'd say by an elbow, yes.
Like elbow to the
right
wrist.
there.
Elbow to the wrist. That's how close it was.
Yeah, forearm. Someone call that forearm.
Thanks, Jurk. The forearm.
Forearm, Carm.
That's how close it was to a 5-touchdown game. It's Carmen and Jurko. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Hope you enjoyed the London game. If you're just getting back, welcome home. Definitely a Bears heavy crowd, right? Bears partisan crowd over there.
I believe it was.
Yeah,
I believe it
like
was.
For
yes.
sure.
Tottenham.
In Tottenham Stadium.
Tottenham.
And now those Jaguars have to stay over there. How about the matchup we get for Week 7 in Wembley? The 1-5 Jaguars hosting the 1-5 Patriots.
Barn burner, Carm. Barn burner.
The combined.
Did they get Rich Eisen for that beauty again?
I don't think he's doing that. I think he's doing the Germany game again, right? Those two teams are 2-10 straight up, 3-8-1 against the number. The opposite of what's happening in the NFC North, and we'll get to the division a little bit later on. But it was a near flawless game other than those first two drives, which were clunky, and everybody was making the easy joke. Well, if this is what the first 15 scripted is going to look like, go back to the old way.
Yeah.
But you only needed the punter twice, thank goodness.
Yes.
Didn't have to punt after the second possession. That's a good thing. That's what
Jeff
you want.
Miller's going to tell me average 61.5 yards a punt.
That's what you shoot for.
That's what he had, 61.5 yards a punt.
Yes.
Did you know that?
I did know that, yes.
And he had 2 punts of 61.5 yards. Didn't have a long of 62 and one of 61. Yeah. Amazing. What a punter, this guy.
Well,
they measure him by the half yard. He's so great.
The idea is you don't need, hopefully, the punter a whole heck of a lot. 2 punts is what you want. That was beautiful.
You want to be, you don't want to turn it over either, which they did. They turned the ball
did do
over
that once.
time.
That's true.
All right, like a game ball for the good kid. Can I give a game ball out?
Oh, I thought you were going to give yourself one.
No, I'm not giving myself a
You
game
said a game ball for the good kid. Yes,
I already
please.
told you I starred in the promo for Sylvie's halftime report.
Who would be your recipient of a game ball?
I thought Cole Kmet played very well.
I agree with you.
And, we've been hard. He fought the ball early in his career. I think Cole Kmet has developed into the wonderfully very good football player. He's a very good old-school tight end because he can block. He can get in your kitchen a little bit when he wants to, when he's motivated properly.
And he can long snap in a pinch.
Well, in a pinch, and there's nothing wrong with that.
That was great.
He's a short snapper. We call that short snapping.
Why do you call it short snap?
Because the
because
field
it's
goal
not
short
field goal
snapping
short
and
snap?
the punt is the long snap.
Do they really call it that, though?
Yes.
How come I never hear anybody say
You
that?
don't, but we do.
That's what you guys call it?
Inside
Like
the
in the
industry.
industry?
In the industry, yeah.
So, like, if you said to Cole, if he came on and we were like, hey, great job long snapping, he'd be like, actually, I was short snapping.
He
guys.
should say it, but
Really?
he may not say it. He may just know that you don't know.
Maybe.
And he's just going to say, yeah, in a pinch, I came in, I got it done.
I got the short
And he did.
snap.
So Cole Kmet's one of my guys.
All right, great.
All right, Keenan Allen finally woke up. Somebody woke up Keenan Allen with his bad heels and his bad feet.
Maybe I was going to say maybe he's healthy.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the team. The offensive line.
I got grades for you later.
Okay, offensive line. And here's another game ball. To the guys that stepped up in the defensive backfield when bodies started to go down.
That'd be my game ball.
Yeah.
That's where I was going to go.
That's the direction I'd probably head to. But just a couple of guys that I would have thought about giving game balls to. Those guys, we couldn't get at them with 4 till late in the game. You couldn't get after the quarterback with just 4. That offensive line is formidable. They shouldn't have that many problems that they have.
I think Caleb's probably deserving of one, too. 3 straight games with a quarterback rating over 105.
Your bar for the quarterback position, not as high as mine, but go ahead.
4 touchdowns to 1 reception?
Go ahead. You can go. Go.
23 of 29?
You know the game ball would have been if he'd hit the long one.
Okay.
If he'd have hit the long one. If he'd have hit the long one, wide open DJ Moore, if he hits that one, we're all giving him game balls.
Well, I would say even with the mistake.
He's getting a gold-plated.
He was 23 of 29 with 4 touchdowns, a quarterback rating of 124.4, and his EPA per play yesterday was in the 95th percentile.
Beautiful.
So he was uber good and uber efficient, minus 1 very bad throw. The last 3 weeks of this NFL season, Jurko, 33 qualified quarterbacks. Caleb Williams is number 2.
Love it.
In the NFL in EPA plus completion percentage over expectation. Jared Goff is quarterback 1.
Beautiful.
Caleb Williams is quarterback 2. Now, that is a small data set against 3 bad defenses, but that is growth, and it's a good sign.
And wait till Jared Goff plays the Chicago Bears.
We got a little while, but
Bears.
Got about
Yeah,
6
they've got a
weeks.
little while, but it's coming. It's
It
going to
is.
happen.
Boy, how about their flex yesterday? Just
6 weeks from Thanksgiving. Did you just throw that at me?
we're about what are we about 6 weeks? Yeah.
You just threw that at me.
Yeah.
6 weeks from Thanksgiving.
I know, right?
Oh,
6,
boy.
7 weeks. It's crazy.
Season's
6 weeks.
flying by.
Yurko, you talk about a flex here. The Bears, Packers, Vikings on bye this week. Bears, Packers, and Lions each scored at least 34 points.
Yeah.
They are now a combined 17-5 straight up and 17-4-1 against the spread, these 4 teams. Every team in the North is a +4 or better in turnover margin. Every team is above 500. Every team is a +41 or better in scoring differential. Shockingly, there is a team that hasn't outgained its opponent. I was a little surprised by that. 3 of the 4 teams have outgained their opponents, the Bears, the Packers, the Lions. The Vikings have not. Some of that could be they've had a couple of blowouts maybe. And other teams, right? Because it's close.
Yeah, the other teams are just throwing it at the end.
That's
and
probably
they're
what it
playing
is.
a bend, don't break type thing.
That's probably what it is. But the NFC North is easily, in the first 6 weeks of the season, the toughest, strongest, most impressive division in all of football.
And with the Bears off, they're not playing each other next week, right? There's not an intra-division game in week 7.
I think the Bears and Cowboys are on bye next week. There's only 2 byes this week.
Right. So the other 3 teams are in action, but they don't play each other.
I don't think they do.
It's another chance for the division to go 3-0 again.
Yes.
That's why you're going to have to keep pace.
Yes.
You're going to have to keep pace and give Washington another conference loss.
No, Vikings-Lions is next week.
Oh, is it Vikings-Lions?
Vikings-Lions is this week. Packers have a non-conference game against the Texans. That should be good. Packers-Texans in week 7. Lions and Vikings will be one of the marquee matchups in the early window on Sunday. Adam is on the south side. What's up, Adam?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pat, actually. But
All right, close
All right,
enough.
Pat.
What's up, Pat?
Pat, how are
Adam, you know,
hey, Mondays are so great when the Bears win, but I have one complaint, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Jurko, who is in charge of the challenges for the Chicago Bears? Do they have a guy in the booth? And if they do, why does he still have a job?
Yeah, they do.
I've seen this happen last year with Eberflus, and it's kind of carrying over this year, where they're blowing their challenges, like they're challenging plays that they don't need to, and then they're not challenging plays they should. There's a 15-yard catch that hit the ground.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't challenge yesterday. It didn't hurt them, but eventually one of these are going to hurt us, and it's going to cost us the game.
that was the case
Yeah,
yesterday.
gun-shy,
Adam.
a little bit
You're right.
gun-shy.
Yeah, thanks, Adam.
And how about that? The Bears had another forced fumble that they said wasn't a catch because there wasn't a football move. What is a gathering if it's not a football move?
I don't
When
know.
one gathers himself and gets his balance, what is he doing if it's not a football move? It's an athletic move, the gathering.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like Waddle joked about it in our text chain. He's like, how is it that we all watch football every week and like the powers that be still don't know what a catch is?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're weird. I'm with you. Julian's in Lindenhurst. Hey, Julian.
Hey guys, the bear chest is starting to puff out a little bit at 4-2. I don't know if it's
Absolutely.
early, but I think. But we're just coming back from Lake Erie, broke in 3 new boys on the rough waters, so
Nice.
it was a good weekend. A little bit of that Capanosa and Klotskis,
Yeah.
But
did
anyhow,
you catch some walleye?
we did get some walleye, and I caught about a 4-incher. The thing still bites, I tell you. It was rough out there, guys. It was rough. But anyhow, this is a big thing for Eberflus, I think, and the coaching staff. They got a week. They got an extra week to prepare, get everybody healthy. And, even if they don't pull it off, they got to play a real tough game and keep it tight to keep on going. But looking forward to see what the coaching staff does and how they keep these boys rolling.
Good stuff, Julian. Yeah, thank you. It's nice to have a couple of weeks to look and try to figure out, all right, how are we going to do this against Jaden Daniels? Because it will be a test. You laid it out on Friday, though. As long as they took care of business yesterday, and they did. Now you can go 2-1 in this stretch.
Yes.
It's not the most formidable, but there will be back-to-back road games. You better pound the Patriots because that looks like it might be the worst team in football. Drake May will probably give them a little boost, but even with Drake May playing well at times yesterday, they got smoked at home. That's the worst team in the league.
Even with Drake May playing well, by the time they get to Drake May, there's going to be film on Drake May.
True.
So as long as you've got film on a guy and he can't come off the bench and surprise the hell out of you, you'll be okay against New England.
So now you can go 2-1 in this stretch.
Right.
and you're 6-3 through 9.
Yes.
Now you got a shot.
Now you got a
Now
shot.
you've put yourself in position when it
Now
gets
you got a
really
shot.
tough
Yeah.
to still maybe navigate a way to 10.